our brand new GeForce RTX 50 series Blackwell architecture for $1299. This 5070 laptop has a 4090 performance. But what we basically have here is 72 Blackwell GPUs or 144 dies, and we turn them into the Llama Nemotron suite of open models. NVIDIA Cosmos, the world's first world foundation model. It is trained on 20 million hours of video. Well, today we're announcing that our next generation processor for the car, our next generation computer for the car is called Thor. These three robots are, one, agentic robots and agentic AI, two, self-driving cars, and then number three, humanoid robots.
I hope you enjoyed the snippets of Nvidia's keynote at CES 2025 and captured Nvidia's key highlights mentioned by Jensen Huang. Let's dive into Nvidia's business model and how this tech giant has become a powerhouse in gaming, artificial intelligence, and so much more. And don't worry, I'll keep it simple. Let's look at Nvidia's revenue breakdown by segment. Historically, before 2023, about 60 to 70% of Nvidia's revenue is contributed by graphics segment, with the surge of the company's total revenue contributed mainly from the compute and networking segment, whereby its revenue grew by 3 times from $15 billion in 2023 to $47 billion in 2024. Shifting now Nvidia's revenue breakdown to 80% from compute and networking segment. Nvidia remains the top player in the graphics and GPU with its market monopoly 80 to 90%. Its revenue remains solid on this segment. In their graphics segment, their main product is Graphics Processing Unit or GPU. Nvidia's GPU lineup series is codenamed GeForce, and their current lineup includes RTX 20 series, RTX 16 series, RTX 30 series, RTX 40 series, and recently announced in CES, RTX 50 series. Now, what is GPU? The easiest way to understand what a GPU does is to talk about video games. In a game, we might see a computer-generated image of a person, a landscape, or an intricately detailed model of a three-dimensional object. The GPU gets all the instructions for drawing images on screen from the CPU, and then it executes them. This process of going from instructions to the finished image is called the rendering or graphics pipeline. Let's see the 6 steps of the process pipeline to create a three-dimensional model, and then translating it to two-dimensional, which is what we see on screen. 1. Assemble geometry. Imagine adding multiple shapes of triangles, square, rectangles, and so on. You can see from this picture that there is actually many triangle and square objects created and formed together. 2. Translation, rotation, and scaling to position the object into a three-dimensional view. 3. The per vertex and per fragment lighting. Think of this step as adding lightings to make the world more elaborate. 4th projection is the step to translate into different coordinate space into the screen setting. Imagine taking a camera and virtually pointing it at a position. 5. Clipping step is like taking a scissor to cut out the geometry that you want to render. 6. Finally, converting to pixel and enhancement. Imagine this as a final touch-up. Now, let's look at the 2 segments that comprise of Nvidia's revenue. The first segment is graphics. This segment comprises of 4 layers, which are gaming, data center, professional visualization, and crypto mining. The second is compute and networking. In this segment, it is layered to 5 key areas, which are data center solutions, Nvidia AI Solution, Nvidia Drive, Jetson Robotics, and DGX Cloud. Artificial intelligence and data centers. This is where Nvidia turned a huge corner. They realized GPUs are perfect for training AI. Why? Because they can process tons of data at once, way faster than regular computer chips. Now, Nvidia sells GPUs to companies like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft to power their AI research and cloud computing. So to sum it up, Nvidia makes money by selling their GPUs for gaming, renting them out for AI and cloud computing, and betting on futuristic tech like self-driving cars. They're not just a hardware company, they also create software, like CUDA, that helps developers use their GPUs more effectively. Let's take a look at some of the clips of Nvidia's innovation.
Building a car on an empty road.
Hello, I'm James, a digital human. Feel free to ask me anything about Nvidia and its products.
In short, Nvidia is more than just a gaming company. It's a technology pioneer shaping the future of AI, self-driving cars, and even the Omniverse. That's the power of their business model. So next time you're playing a video game or using an AI tool, remember, Nvidia might just be behind the magic. To close our sharing session, let's watch Nvidia's friendship with Japan since 30 years ago.
日本とのお付き合いが始まったのは30年前。私たちには3次元グラフィックスを再発明するという夢がありました。先駆的なゲームを要するセガは次世代ゲーム機の開発に Nvidia を選びました。しかし、私たちの独自のアプローチでは目指すビジョンに届かないと気づき、恥を忍んで入間尻さんに契約からの解放をお願いしました。彼は寛大にも同意し、私たちに GPU を発明する時間と成功の機会を与え、会社を救ってくれました。それ以来、私たちは日本の皆さんと協力してゲームの概念を再定義してきました。PlayStation 3、セガのアーケードゲーム機器、そして任天堂スイッチ、そして美しい物語を伝える手段を生み出すことができました。CUDA の発明に伴い、私たちはゲーム会社からコンピューティング企業へと変革を遂げました。私たちがスーパーコンピューターと AI の世界に歩み進んだ時、最初に GPU Accelerated Computing の可能性に気づいてくださったのは日本の当時の東京工業大学でした。
GPU アクセレーションがメインストリームになるビギニングになる。 ツバメから10年も経たないうちに私たちは DGX-1 を発表しました。世界を変えることになる AI コンピューターです。A GPU is not just a GPU anymore. 現在、Nvidia と AI は新たな産業革命の中心にあります。創業当初から日本は Nvidia の旅路を共に歩む友人でした。私たちの共通の物語は今始まったばかりです。
If you found this breakdown interesting, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into tech and business, and let me know in the comments. What part of Nvidia's business surprised you the most? See you next time.